G'day guys, how's it going? All right, this is just a quick follow-up video of from that review that I did on the Bluetti EB150. In that video at the end, I said I was going to test to see how long this would run this 60 litre King's fridge freezer. In that video, I powered this whole bloody shed and I used all the tools and bits and pieces until I got to the welder. My welder couldn't be run by that. Now, to start this test off, I'll just show you a quick bit of footage that I did when I first started it, and then I'll tell you how it bloody went, because it was crazy. Rightio guys, I'm doing a test on the EB150, hooking it up to Matt's esky. Let's see, I've got it down here. So I've brought it inside. There's the EB150. I fully charged that and I've just hooked it up, and it's nearly 6 o'clock on Tuesday. So that's just before Man Cave Tuesday is going to come out, so I can remember when I bloody hooked all this up. It's currently 5 degrees Celsius and I've got it set to go down to hold it at -6 degrees. It is currently, on the old Coke thing, 21 degrees here. So I reckon out around here next to that fire, most probably bloody 23 degrees. Why are you going all blurry? So there you go. Testing commenced. Rightio, so you saw that. So basically this fridge was set to 6 degrees over the course, and I'll tell you how long. Over the course of 5 days and 8 hours. I shit you not. So, yeah, crazy. 5 days, 8 hours. It could have went a little bit more than 8 hours, but I had gone to bed at 2 o'clock and the bloody thing was still going, but in the morning it had finished. So, at least 5 days, 8 hours. Right, so, and I think I mentioned in that bit of footage that it was at least a constant 21 degrees Celsius in that house for that whole time. Now, obviously, it's not real world because it's all different. Sometimes you go camping, it's cold. Sometimes it's hot. Sometimes it's hot during the day and it's really cold at night if you're in the deserts and stuff like that. So blah, blah, blah. This fridge was totally empty. There was nothing in it whatsoever. So that would take a lot more to keep that going, because the way that the more you pack in your fridge and you have it fully solid, it won't draw as much. It doesn't take as much to keep it cooling down. So I think I gave it a pretty good thing. One thing I didn't do though is I didn't every now and then open up the door as you would in a real life situation while you're out camping. You know, you go there, you get your cans, your butter, your whatever, your bloody milk and all that kind of stuff. I didn't do that. But yeah, so for me, you know, I'd go away for 2 days. I am home and hosed. So I just grab that, have it fully charged, chuck it in the Jeep, hook it up to that, and it'll run it for the 2 days, no worries. And that also means that I can easily charge up, you know, phones and whatever other bits and pieces. Now, so I fully drained that. I did a test of how long it took to charge it using the AC charger. 9:30 a.m. I started it and it finished at 5:18 p.m. So just under 8 hours to fully charge it using that. Now obviously if you have a solar, if you're putting solar into it, you can go right, you can put up to 500 watts into it. So that will drastically reduce how quickly you can do it using a big lot of bloody solar panels if that's what you were doing. Right, so now, so what I'm doing is, because I'm thinking, okay, and I said in the last thing, surely there's a hack to actually make this run, because there's no connection here for this to get hooked up to the car battery or whatever it is. The only thing that you can connect up is your power or the solar. Now, obviously, I've cut this connectors off that. I believe you can get a 300 watt inverter. The only problem with that, if you can get a 300 watt inverter, plug the cigarette lighter into your bloody car dash, and then use that to charge that, while you're driving along. Brilliant. The only problem with that is that I think it would take like 15 watts, and I don't think a cigarette car lighter. But in saying that, you should be able to run a wire from the battery to the inverter and then plug it in, and hey presto. So that's most probably the next thing that I'll be trying to do. See if I can jerry rig something so that I can charge that for shits and giggles, because at the 5 days I don't really need to do that. But anyway, there you go. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed that. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.